And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
39-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
And he'll give it here to his running back. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Out of the gun, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Watson's pass.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Complete.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
13 yards. And the Texans first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Number 22, the ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Jayon Brown. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
A shotgun snap for Watson.
31-yard line.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Pass. Caught by number 11. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on third, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. A run there on first down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it second and 5.
Ball carrier.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores, and, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Second and 5 now. Rodgers under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. O'Shane Ximines has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Sam Hubbard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On now is the Titans punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over first and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Pardon, it's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
Watson's pass.
It's a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Pick up on the play, and it's third down.
Here's Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first. They want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win your division first, guarantees you a spot in the playoffs, but still a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed meant a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system, but still a nice spot to be in.
There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they try the right side here.
The ball carried by number 20.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On the play. And it's third down.
To throw is Watson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 39. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
A gain of a yard.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he will have a Titans 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, #1, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll find Everett there, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Quick slant to Brown. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the 1st down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Rodgers. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On third down, it's Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Third and inches, and you just got to get in there, push the pile, ask your guys up front, get that little bit of extra leverage. Because all you need is a sliver, right, just to make sure you get there.
And they weren't happy defensively. We picked up something to our headset from the field mic that thankfully didn't go out to the folks at home. They need about the length of the football here on first and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And this is good. Our score is 7-0 Tennessee. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result in the end, the Titans touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle.
Watson's pass.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
now Watson. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Now a handoff looking right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Houston.
From the gun, here's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Watson's pass.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Texans football to start quarter 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Watson over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Texans 3.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And Everett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
10 at the 21-yard line.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allow...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Slide for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll try the jet sweep here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Watson.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18 on the play. First down, Texans.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Watson. That is incomplete.
Watson's back.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down. And
from the gun. Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
First down.
From the red zone now, Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they give this time to the tailback. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
The ball carrier.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on it.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
It's now 2nd down.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Rodgers.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd down.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Rodgers pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
21. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
That's good.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Partner, wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that joke college stuff. But guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now out comes Houston. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
Watson's pass.
The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Harold Landry. Aaron Rodgers sacked.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Shreds him with a stiff arm. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally, you run to set up the pass. Here, it feels like
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Sly on for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Houston set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards. First down, Houston.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to give this time to the tailback. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Titans' 33-yard line.
Over the middle, complete to Tate.
Watson's pass.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 16.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory. And that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Watson looks to throw again. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
23-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
Take over 1st and 10.
Aaron Rodgers, we focus on him for our Players Spotlight. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing touchdown passes, watching this video here. It's got to be a fun time for him and a relaxed time because nothing is pressing.
Relaxed, cool, calm, collective, all those things describing him right now. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Over the middle here to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. Ryan Tannehill has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Josh Allen has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown a touchdown pass. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now. And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense pushing the run game back on the first play of the third quarter.
But I don't think that means abandoning the run totally. Sometimes you just have to focus on execution, right? They always talk about players, not plays. Well, tell your players to block a little bit better, and maybe the ground game can get going.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll find Everett there, complete.
Rodgers pass.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
They need a stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. That man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And you can see they're in second place in the division, but they have clinched postseason football. That's the important thing. They currently have the best record among the wild card contenders, but they want to make sure they finish this season strong.
And isn't that the case each and every year about one division that ends up being...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Slide for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own.
And here comes the Texans now. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, man. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Third down and 10.
Here's Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Mike Edwards. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throws right side, and that's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the